Along came a big bad wolf. He went up to the house of straw. Little pig, let me in, said the big bad wolf. But the first little pig said, by the hair of my chin, I will not let you in. Eddie. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The big bad wolf went up to the house of sticks. Little pig, let me come in, he said. But the second little pig said, by the hair of my chin, I will not let you in. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The big bad wolf went up to the house of bricks. Little pig, let me in, he said. But the third little pig said, by the hair of my chin, I will not let you in. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. And so he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but he could not blow the house down. The big bad wolf climbed up to the top of the house and came down the chimney. And a splash! And that was the end of the big bad wolf. The end. Hey, dinner time. Okay, may I read it now? So start drinking with mine. Thank you. Another book? Paddington, you know. Good morning, everyone. We're reading Vicky Tulis here. Well, she is drinking milk. We're gonna read another book for her. A story book about Paddington's prize picture. Paddington's prize picture. One morning, Mrs. Brown sent Paddington to the market to buy some oranges. Finish. Wow, good job. You did a great job, Celeste. Some more. Some more milk? Sure. We're gonna ask Ati to wash this milk. Okay. Milk. Milk. Alright. One morning, Mrs. Brown sent Paddington to the market to buy some oranges. Paddington was well known in the market. The traders always saved their best fruit for him, and he always thanked them for it. When he was done shopping, Paddington visited his friend Mr. Grubber. Mr. Grubber's store was filled with old things, but he always had something new to show Paddington. Mr. Grubber was very busy. He was washing and painting. On one on one half, Paddington saw a picture of a boat. On the other half, Paddington saw what looked like a hat. Just you wait, said Mr. Grubber. There's more to come. I've never seen a picture like this before, said Paddington. That's because one picture is hidden under another, Mr. Grubber said. Paddington had a great idea. He hurried home as fast as his legs could carry him. Paddington looked for the picture Mr. Brown had been painting. He wondered if this one had another picture under it, too. Paddington began to clean. The boats and blue sky disappeared, but there was nothing underneath. The beautiful picture was now a stormy sea. Paddington decided to fix it. He found some brushes and an old box of paint. Then Paddington set to work. He started to paint the boats and the lakes. He carefully filled in the spots he had cleaned. Paddington stepped back to look at his work. Wow, there was no lake. There was no boats. He reached for the paints and began again. At dinner that evening, Paddington was covered in orange spots. I hope you're not getting sick, said Mrs. Brown. She sent him to bed early just in case. Oh, why he got lots of orange
Because
spots.
of the pig.
Yeah. The next morning, everyone was happy to see that Paddington's spots were gone. It's all on his bed. I have news, said Mr. Brown. I have entered a painting contest. You must all come to the show. The art show began. The judges looked at all the paintings. Mr. Brown loved painting, but he had never won a prize. This could be it, he said. The whole family was excited. The judges announced the winner. It was Mr. Brown, but Mr. Brown looked confused. Ooh, what's this? This is not my painting, said Mr. Brown. There must be some mistake. What in that thing? Paddington's painting and Mr. Brown's canvas won first prize. The judges showed Mr. Brown his name written on the back. Mr. Brown accepted his prize. I think I will donate my prize to the home for the retired bears in Peru, he said. Paddington being my Aunt Lucy will be pleased. She likes happy endings. Don't we all? Said Mrs. Bird. The end! Paddington won the prize.
And
This one?
again.
Again? Okay, I'm switching. Wait. Okay, we're gonna read the Three Little Pigs again. Is it again? Okay. The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. One day, they went out to build their own houses. The first little pig built his house of straw. The second little pig built his house of sticks. And the third little pig built his house of bricks.
Chicken.
Yeah, because this house is made of straw. So the chicken make a nest on the top of it, on the rooftop. I mean, along came a big bad wolf. He went up to the house of straw. Little pig, let me come in, said the big bad wolf. But the first little pig said, by the hair of my chin, I will not let you in. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The big bad
And put the house down.
Yeah, that was easy. The big bad wolf went up to the house of sticks. Little pig, let me come in, he said. But the second little pig said, by the hair of my chin, I will not let you in. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down.
And he put the house down.
Yeah, the big bad wolf went up to the house of bricks. Little pig, let me come in, he said. But the third little pig said, by the hair of my chin, I will not let you in. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and blow your house down, said the big bad wolf. And so he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but he could not blow the house down. The big bad wolf climbed up to the
They are
house.
safe.
Yeah, the big bad wolf climbed up on top of the house and came down the chimney. He tried to go through the chimney on the rooftop. And then, splash! Because the little pig prepared a boiling hot water under the chimney. And that was the end of the big bad
And
wolf.
they can have dinner.
Yeah, they won have for dinner?
Big cat wolf.
Big bad wolf. Boiled big bad wolf.
Yes.
And
And they are not scared.
and they are very full. Paddington's adventure. Do you want this? Yeah. Paddington's day off.
Yes.
Alright. Paddington's day off. Yang nenek sini. One day, Paddington went out for a walk. He got out his basket on wheels and put on his coat and hat. He wanted to see his friend Mr. Grabber, who owned a shop in the Portobello Road Market. Mr. Grabber made him some cacao. Paddington have some buns to eat. It's such a beautiful day, Mr. Grabber said. Let's take the day off. Mr. Grabber closed up the shop. Paddington hang a sign on the door. Paddington and Mr. Grabber invited Jonathan and Judy to come along too. They packed lunch. Paddington brought his suitcase, a map, and his guidebook. He also brought his opera glasses. Mr. Grabber pointed out lots of places they had passed by stores and cafes. Yang may sino? Paddington stopped and said hello to everyone they saw along the way. Mr. Grabber led them through a gate into a park. Paddington was amazed. There was so much to see and do. They stopped for lunch by the lake. Paddington dipped his paws into the water while he ate his marmalade sandwich. At the amusement area, they played on the slide and the swings. Then Mr. Grabber said, "What's that sound?" They all stopped to listen. They heard music playing. They walked farther into the park and found a little bandstand. The band was playing. Whoa! Mr. Grabber found some empty chairs. They all sat down. Mr. Grabber read the program. They are playing a famous surprise symphony. Paddington loved surprises. He wondered what the surprise would be. Paddington decided to ask the band about the surprise. He looked around the bandstand. There was a door marked private. It opened easily. Inside, Paddington looked around. It was dark and dusty and gloomy. The door closed behind him. Uh-oh. Paddington pushed the door. It wouldn't open. Paddington found an old broom. He found it on the ceiling. Pop, pop, pop. Mr. Grabber wondered where Paddington had gone. The music was playing. It didn't sound right. Bump, bump, bump. The sound was coming from under the stage. Bump, bump, bump. The conductor jumped. The sound was coming from under his feet. From here. Achana. The conductor reached down and opened a door in the stage. Oh, he explained, it's a bear. It's Paddington. The conductor helped Paddington climb onto the stage. Would you like to finish the surprise symphony? He asked. He handed Paddington his baton. Paddington waved the baton in the air and then took his bow. Everyone clapped and cheered. It was a surprising end to a most enjoyable day off. And he was the surprise. Everyone gets surprised. There's a bear on the stage. I mean, the end. All right. And then I sing. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Okay, young Nana, so we can change. We're going to the English class today. Do you like your English class, right? Your English lesson, right? Because we're going to ride and scooter going there and back home. Is it right? You like it? You like it? What? You're full? Okay, let's go. Just want you to come on. So we can go change. Raise them up on sa mouth. Alright.
Let's get cake first.
Let's get ready for. We're getting ready for school. Si Babay Sin. Good morning. Come on, Celeste.